Most people do not need a more complicated money system. They need a smaller one. Because financial stability usually does not come from doing 47 different things with your money. It comes from following a few boring rules long enough that your life becomes less stressful. And that is the part most people miss. They keep looking for the perfect budget app, the perfect side hustle, the perfect investment, or the perfect income level. But if your money rules are unclear, every raise disappears, every bonus disappears, every tax refund disappears, every good month gets eaten by the next bad decision. So in this video, I'm giving you 5 minimalist money rules to follow if you want to become financially stable. Not rich overnight, not fake guru rich, stable. Stable means your bills are paid on time. You are not panicking before payday. You can handle emergencies. You can say no to bad debt. And your future is slowly getting stronger. The goal is not to look wealthy. The goal is to stop being financially fragile. Here's the financial truth most people miss. Money problems are usually not caused by one big mistake. They are caused by hundreds of small decisions that never had a rule attached to them. A quick food delivery order, a random subscription, a car payment that is a little too high, a weekend trip you did not plan for, a credit card balance you thought you would pay off next month. None of those choices feel dangerous in the moment. But together they create a life where your income has no assignment. And when your income has no assignment, your emotions become the budget. That is why minimalist money rules matter. Minimalism with money does not mean being cheap. It means reducing the number of financial decisions you have to make. Because every decision you have to make manually is a chance for emotion, stress, convenience, or impulse to take over. The stable person is not stable because they have perfect discipline every day. They are stable because they built rules that protect them on the days they are tired, busy, emotional, or tempted. So the question is not, how do I become perfect with money? The better question is, what simple rules can I follow, even when life gets messy? Before we get into the 5 rules, you need to understand one simple principle. Financial stability is built in this order: margin first, protection second, growth third. Most people reverse this. They want to invest before they have margin. They want to build wealth before they have protection. They want passive income before they have basic control. But if you do not have margin, every unexpected expense becomes a crisis. If you do not have protection, one emergency can push you into debt. And if you chase growth too early, you may be investing on one side while paying interest on the other. The simple math is this: your money only becomes stable when your monthly obligations are lower than your monthly income by a wide enough gap. That gap is your margin. Margin is the oxygen in your financial life. Without margin, you can make good money and still feel broke. With margin, even an average income can become powerful. So every minimalist money rule in this video has one job: increase your margin, protect your margin, or use your margin to build wealth. Rule number 1: keep your fixed expenses boring. This is the rule that gives you the most freedom, but it is also the rule people resist the most. Fixed expenses are the bills that show up whether you are happy, sad, motivated, tired, or broke. Housing, car payments, insurance, phone bills, subscriptions, childcare, minimum debt payments. The problem with fixed expenses is that once you commit to them, they become hard to escape. A $12 lunch can be corrected tomorrow. A $900 car payment follows you every month. A random shopping trip can be paused. A rent or mortgage payment cannot be paused without consequences. So if you want financial stability, stop trying to save your way out of oversized fixed expenses. Instead, make the big boring decisions correctly. Buy less house than the bank approves you for. Drive less car than the dealership says you can afford. Keep subscriptions low. Avoid turning every convenience into a monthly payment. Financial stability is not created by looking rich. It is created by keeping your monthly baseline low. A low baseline gives you options. It gives you the option to save, the option to invest, the option to leave a bad job, the option to handle emergencies, the option to sleep at night. Rule number 2, separate survival money from lifestyle money. Most people keep all their money mentally mixed together. That creates confusion. You get paid, you see money in the account, and your brain says, I have money. But some of that money already belongs to rent. Some belongs to utilities. Some belongs to groceries. Some belongs to insurance. Some belongs to future problems. So the minimalist rule is simple. Survival money gets protected first. Before lifestyle spending happens, your basic life has to be funded. That means housing, food, transportation, utilities, insurance, minimum debt payments, and basic family responsibilities. Once survival money is separated, the money left over becomes lifestyle money. Now you can spend without guilt because you are not accidentally spending the electric bill on restaurants. This one rule removes a lot of financial anxiety. Sometimes they overspend because they do not know which dollars are actually available. Rule number 3, save first, then spend what is left. This rule is old, simple, and still undefeated. They spend first, then hope there is something left to save. But hope is not a financial system. A real system moves money before your mood can interfere. The minimalist version is this: automate one transfer every payday. What matters is that you are training your financial life to pay your future before your impulses. Start with an amount you can actually keep doing. If that is $25, start there. If it is $50, start there. If it is $200, start there. The amount can grow later. The habit matters first. Rule number 4, buy assets slowly. Avoid liabilities quickly. Minimalist wealth building is not about chasing every opportunity. It is about consistently moving money toward things that improve your future. An asset is something that can increase your net worth, produce income, reduce future costs, or increase your earning power. A liability is something that takes money from you and usually requires more money to maintain. This could mean investing a small percentage every month, paying down high-interest debt, building skills that increase your income, or buying tools that help you make money. Choose boring strength over expensive appearance. Rule number 5, create a one-page money system. If your money system needs 12 spreadsheets, 9 apps, and a 2-hour weekly meeting with yourself, you probably will not keep doing it. Your one-page money system should answer 4 questions. What money comes in? What must be paid first? What gets saved or invested automatically? And what is safe to spend? A one-page system creates clarity, and clarity reduces bad decisions. Now, here is the trap most people fall into. They try to fix their money with intensity instead of identity. They cut every expense, they build an extreme budget, and then real life happens. Because the system was built on intensity, it collapses when intensity fades. That is why minimalist money rules work better. They are built around making fewer, better decisions repeatedly. Bills paid on time is boring. An emergency fund is boring. Driving a paid-off car is boring. But boring is what gives you peace. And peace is underrated until you do not have it. The better way is to stop managing money like a crisis and start managing it like a system. Instead of asking, can I afford this payment? Ask, will this payment make my life less flexible? Instead of asking, how do I get rich fast? Ask, What can I repeat for the next 5 years? Minimalist money is not about deprivation. It is about design. You are designing a life where fewer dollars escape accidentally. You are designing a life where your future gets paid automatically. So here is the one action to take this week. Create your one-page money system. Do not make it complicated. Start with your monthly income. Then list your survival expenses. Then choose one automatic savings amount for every payday. Then decide what is safe to spend after those things are handled. After that, look for one fixed expense you can reduce, remove, or avoid increasing. Do not try to change your entire financial life in 7 days. Change one rule, then repeat it. Keep your fixed expenses boring. Separate survival money from lifestyle money. Save first. Buy assets slowly and avoid liabilities quickly. And keep your whole system simple enough to fit on one page. That is how minimalist money rules create financial stability. Not because they make you perfect, but because they make your money harder to mismanage. And sometimes that is the difference between always feeling behind and finally feeling in control.